Buenos dias, Neo TV Lab. This is Robert Pratten. I'm in London, England, and I'm very sorry I can't be there with you today, but I'm sure you'll have a very nice time. I was asked to just say a few words about audience engagement and about the way that you might approach that with your projects. I think the first thing to think about is really getting the audience attention, because there's so much content out there, and that means you really need to be relevant. And the way that you can show that you're relevant is by resonating with something that a person might feel. So you need to think about your project and what it is you're saying with that project. So what is your key message, and who is that likely to resonate with? Who will agree with that message? And then from there, think, how can I best communicate that? And that's going to be an image, most likely, because people can see an image very quickly. Images are very easy to share on social media. And so if you find the right image which communicates your message, that will connect with other people, that's a good way to get their attention. Now, once you've got somebody's attention, maybe they've started on their first steps to interact with your content, a key thing really is to think about pacing and what's known as player agency, or like the audience freedom to interact and explore on their terms. Quite often, because of, say for example, either production schedules or certain business models, content creators will want to schedule their content at a certain sort of pacing. Maybe they release one video a week, or they release a video every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. But the problem is, these types of schedules were introduced in the sort of TV era, let's say, and nowadays people are much more sort of familiar and comfortable and have an expectation that they can get content whenever they want it. So if they interact with your content and you've worked hard to find that image to sort of grab their attention, and then the next thing you say is, "Oh, well done, this is the first piece, but you have to wait for the second," chances are they'll disappear off and go look for somebody else's content, because there's a lot out there. So you really need to think, how can we allow the audience to explore on their terms? If they're a fast reader or a quick reader, if they want to dig deeper, or if they only want to skim the surface, we need to think about these different modes and provide different ways to satisfy those modes. Now, if you don't want to give all your content away, you need to think possibly about a different business model, or if you're giving your content, if there's some paid content, how can you fill the gaps in between the paid content with some additional free content that will help them attract other people to this content, to this property? So that's just a quick roundup, I guess, a quick set of ideas on how you might approach your project. Have a very nice time at the Neo TV Lab, and hopefully we'll see you next year.